is going on, guys? It's your boy Bolt Action Toast here, and I'm here bringing you a NBA 2K16 video. And this is a little series that I picked up from watching one of the guys that I watch on YouTube that does some 2K videos. I haven't seen him do this one yet, but basically what you do is you go into my league, and you do different types of scenarios. The one that I have been wondering, especially this historic season that the Warriors had this past year, where they broke the single season win-loss record. The Bulls had that record in 95, 96. I wonder if they will be able to duplicate that in today's league. A lot of people argue that today's league is a lot softer, a lot easier to play in than the league that Michael Jordan started and came up through, and Shaq started and came up through, Kobe started and came up through. That today's league is just a lot easier. I mean, with all the light fouls and flopping and whatnot, that wasn't a thing back then, and a lot of people argue that. So, you know, I just want to know the results about this. So we're just going to go down and right here, we're just going to simulate the entire thing, and we're just going to kind of see what happens here. Trying to cut all these notifications off, but yeah, we're just going to see what happens here. I mean, this was a historic team, an iconic team, as you can see that at the top left of the corner. They only have six. The Bulls have six championships. All six of those were during this Michael Jordan era. So, I mean, this time period that they won those in, and that Jordan played in, was, one of the greatest franchises, one of the greatest franchises ever to be seen, other than probably the Celtics way back when. But with Bill Russell. But yeah, I mean, it's just they're doing really good. I mean, as I'm simulating, they've only lost 3 games. So, I mean, that this team with Steve Kerr coming off the bench, popping threes like Steph Curry, and Michael Jordan playing a lot like the way LeBron plays. A lot of people think that LeBron is better than Jordan. I can't say. I mean, I'm not even going to throw my hat in that race. I mean, LeBron's a freak athlete, but so was Jordan. LeBron's got a couple inches on Jordan, and probably 30, 40 pounds. But I mean, does that really match up to this? I mean, I watched Michael Jordan towards the end of his career. I watched him during this season. I was a lot younger, and I really don't remember much. I remember my older brother. He watched a lot and did a lot with that. But I mean, it's going to be something that we can talk about when this gets over with. I mean, right now they've only lost 4 games, so I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe back then when the league was a lot harder. I mean, it's still early to tell why they lost against the Hornets and the Hawks. I mean, the Hawks are a little bit better team than the Hornets, but I don't know, if they finish the season out with 6 losses, then I mean, I think it's. I mean, of course, this is a video game. This is a one-time scenario type deal. I mean, I could probably play through it a bunch of times, but we're going to take our data from this one season and see, and I'm going to go back through and see, how many times they beat the Warriors, see if they, swept the series with the Warriors, or if they got beat by the Warriors, or kind of, what happened there. But right now, they're still on par. Okay, right now they could tie the Warriors record. Um, so we're gonna see. We're almost done with this season. Right now they can tie the Warriors, and that would be interesting. Oh well, no, they didn't tie it, but wow, that is amazing. Of course, Michael Jordan winning the most valuable player. That right there is pretty cool. The fact that they had the same record as they did when they played. That is really cool. Uh, it'd been easier to talk about if the data was different, but it wasn't. The Warriors, crap, I forgot to look up there at the maybe I can find it somewhere. But are the Warriors is better than the Bulls? There's no way. I mean, you can't tell. They're not. They're 100% not. I really feel that the play back then was a little harder than it is now. I mean, you had guys like Shaq and Patrick Ewing, and I mean, you had all those big centers. I mean, that was how you won games a lot was center. That's why the Bulls were so hard to beat because they beat you. They beat you shooting. They didn't beat you by, you know, they beat you by shooting threes and just being able to outscore teams. They didn't do the slow, the big guy, the slow score. And, they did the Michael Jordan running everywhere, scoring 40, 50 points a game. I mean, I don't know, but let's go down to player stats. All right, Michael Jordan averaged 34.9 points a game. That's ridiculous. Uh, 5 assists. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice. Pippen had 21 points a game. So Steve Kerr had 5.5 points a game. What was his 3-point average though? Wow, his made per game, his average was low. That's interesting. That's very interesting how they have his 3-point stats here, because that's kind of what he was known for. Was he just came in, and averaged probably about 10 points a game, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. He just came in, as a role player and put up big numbers on the 3-point from the 3-point line. But that's pretty cool. They had a stacked team back then. I mean, you look at Kukoc, I believe is how you pronounce his name. That's a funny name to have. But you look at how they have these two guys. I mean, he's 6'10", Pippen 6'8". I mean, either one of these guys could have role changed and played, power forward. And they both put up big numbers in the scoring department. But then, you had guys like Dennis Rodman who averaged 12 rebounds a game, who you kind of had to have out there. But that's the thing. That's why the Bulls are so good. They could switch their guys in and out like that, and have guys play that just put up big point numbers, and then have guys play that were more defensive. But the main thing that separated them was that guy right there, Michael Jordan. 34.9 points a game. Anytime you have a guy that can put up about 35 points a game, it's going to be hard to beat them. I mean, for one person to do that, it's going to be hard to beat them. So let's jump right in. Let's simulate current round, and just like you figured, they swept the Celtics. All right, see what happens when you simulate this round, and they swept the Raptors. All right, this is very interesting matchup. As you can see, the Cavaliers swept the New York Knicks, and then they swept the Miami Heat. Now they're going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is gonna be a good series. I really believe that Chicago is gonna pull it off, but the sweep, I don't know. I mean, it'd be hard to say. Yep, they didn't sweep them, but they beat them. They beat them, but they didn't sweep them. I mean, LeBron James. I mean, that would have been an historic match to actually go through and play. And you can let me know in the comments if you want me to redo this, and go through, and if it ends up, if that series happens again, to play that series, because I feel like would be some good gameplay as to watch Michael Jordan and LeBron James battle it off. But wow, would you look at that? I just now noticed OKC swept Golden State. Huh. 2K, they really like their their Thunder, but that's insane. That's it's really insane how that worked out. But anyway, let's see what happens in this round. So it's simulate current round. See if they wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like this is like I've seen videos where people talk about how OKC in this game's rigged. Like they are projected to win the finals every in this first year, because even when I do a franchise on my own, a lot of times I play against the Thunder. If I'm Eastern Conference team, I play against them in the finals. I'm Western, I usually play them in that round right there, in that first year. If I make it that far, that should. But usually this is how it happens. But that's amazing. That is. I mean, if you look at the first round, OKC almost got put out in the first round by the Grizzlies. I mean, took them to 7 games. I mean, but that that kind of is upsetting. Like it kind of makes me upset that that's how that happened, because that is not how that in no shape, form, or fashion is that how that. Well, I mean, hmm. Michael Jordan, I firmly believe Michael Jordan, if played in this time period, would still have been the best player in the NBA. I really do. I mean, this guy. I mean, his heart was way bigger than his athletic ability and the way he played. I mean, that's amazing. So let's look at the playoff stats. Michael Jordan averaged 40 points a game. Pippen averaged 20. I mean, that's insane. I mean, how did they get beat? How did they get beat? I have to see the box score to this. Pippen 29, Jordan 28, but everybody else got shut down. I mean, I don't feel like that's an accurate representation of this. Wow, that right there is anytime you let somebody score 50 points. 60% on three, 6 for 10. Jesus. Sue won the MVP. I think it'll show it. May not show it because I'm in. And we know Kevin Durant won the MVP. I mean, that's kind of a given. Let's see if it shows it here. I mean, we already know he did. But yeah, that's insane. I did not. Wow, guys. Sorry, this video is going to be a little cut up because of this. I just realized that my recording stopped. But what I left off on, I went back and watched it. What I left off on my recording is that I was not surprised at the fact that that the um the game that the team didn't win. I wasn't surprised with the fact that their record didn't get broken. Like they didn't beat the Warriors record or beat their own original record. They actually tied it, which is that's pretty cool. They're pretty cool they did. I mean, a lot of people are going to still argue about whether or not the league back then was easier or harder or whatnot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this series or enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to start a series with the my league team, with the my league settings and everything like that. If you could think of any more, please leave it in the comments, because that's going to help me. If you guys like this video, thumbs up to me. That'll let me know that what I'm doing is working, and what I'm doing is what you guys want to see. Also, like I said, that the comment section. If you think of any more teams, like maybe you want to see, for instance, Bill Russell's legacy remade, over the course of 8 years, where he won eight conference championships and everything like that. Do you want to see if that could be repeated, or in this day and age, or as the season winds down, the off season, any big trades rumored or happen, I'm probably going to go through and reenact that scenario to see kind of how the season would be and everything like that. But I guess that's it for me for today. I'm going to have another video coming out shortly, probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't actually know when this is going to get uploaded, what day you'll be seeing this. The upload speed at my parents' house is pretty bad, but I'm going to try to go to my friend's house and upload it, hoping to be in a better apartment here pretty soon, and where I can get me some better internet and everything. But anyway, enough about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment what you want to see next, or anything that I can do to improve my content. And I'm out. Peace.